Hey guys, it's Joe over at S17, and today I'm going to cover the one-step foil. I'm going to tell you guys what that is compared to the adhesive with the foil. I'll kind of go over the differences, like what the advantages of each of them are. But just to recap, what the first one is the adhesive with the foil. So this method uses the TexTack adhesive, where you cut and you weed it, just like you would weed any other HTV. This one, you lay down your item or on your garment, and then you cover it with the foil of your choice. So what's some advantages of this method? Well, you can do some techniques like the crinkle foil. There's over 200 colors available. So I'm going to go ahead and do this while I'm talking. And it's the price isn't that bad, because you can actually have lots of foil colors. I think we have them for $8 or so for the solid foil colors, and somewhere around $12 for the colored ones. But what we do is we're going to press this for about 5 seconds, and we're going to peel this right here. And then we're going to take the foil, which is just a little piece. And like I said, what the difference is, though, is this process takes a little bit longer, right? Because it's two steps. This first step is pressing that one. And maybe I should call it two-press process versus the one-press process instead of two-step. Because you still have to cut and weed. And we're going to press this one down for another 9 seconds or so. This one you want completely cool before you peel the foil. I'll show you why. Because if you peel too early, what's going to happen is the foil won't harden completely, and then the foil doesn't harden. When the adhesive doesn't harden, the foil comes up. So let me cool this off. I'm just going to use a regular little scooper here to help cool this off. So in this process, if you guys remember, what happens is the foil sticks wherever the adhesive is. So lots of different options, lots of different colors. So, and it's all stretchy, and you can do all kinds of, like I said, other techniques. You can mix some colors, put some crinkles, and get some distress look. The other method I was going to go over is what we call the one-step foil. It's like I said, it's not really one step, it's one press. You still have to cut it and weed it, and here's what it looks like. Here's a sample of the colors, one of the colors. I'm going to go ahead and weed it here in front of you to show you how easy it is to weed. So, I mean, usually on a table it would be much easier, but I'll go ahead and weed it right here, up in the air. And that's it. So, very easy to weed. What we're going to do is we're going to press this one on here. We're going to press it for about 7-8 seconds. And then this is not a hot peel, and it's not really a cold peel. I would say more of a somewhere between a warm and a cool. So I am going to cool it off a little bit because it's really hot. Sit down here and cool it off real quick. So not super cold, but it can't be hot. So when we peel this, it comes off. And what we want to do is I'm going to put the cover sheet over it and press it one more time. Just about 3 seconds, just to get really good adhesion. And here's how it looks. So maybe it is 2 presses if you want to look at it that way, but to get that really good adhesion, that's what I do. But anyways, so this one is also stretchable, which is a good thing, and I have layered it, and it does work. The difference is, so now if we go back, what is the big difference between these two methods, between this method and this method? What are their advantages or disadvantages? So as you see in this one, you can press it once and be done. Like I said, I like to press it a second time just to get really good adhesion. I like to get it to set in the fabric. They're both stretchable. This one I think is better at layering. I can layer multiple colors. The TexTack, what happens is if you layer it, it's not that it's bad. What happens is you'll start to lose things like this holographic. So if you have holographic colors, I don't recommend layering. Other things, this one doesn't have as many colors available compared to this one has a couple hundred colors. Other than that, like I said, this one you press the adhesive first and then you press the foil, so more of a two-step. This one you can just weed and press, so more of a one-step process. And other than that, I think I was kind of pricing them out, and the price of this is, and this one is fairly close if you add up the adhesive and the foil compared to if you just have this one. So you kind of have to price it out yourself, you know, counting in your shipping, and if you bought the more I'd say the higher end, or not higher end, the patterns and the holographics compared to buying a solid color, because that's about $4 difference just in the rolls. So anyways, I hope that kind of explains better what the difference between the two-step process versus the single-step process is.